compost piles that I've built by myself are made out of this hardware cloth. It's 36 inches by 10 foot and it's 1/2 inch, and the 1/2 inch is just the little squares, how big the little holes are in here. The reason why I decided to do this is because number one, it was cheap. I paid less than $20 for this whole row. You can buy 100 foot if you want to and cut it down to size. I chose not to do that because I just didn't want to do that. So, I'm sorry, I feel like I have red ants crawling on me. So basically what I did, and I'll show this to you because I've already built a couple of them, you just take this wire off that it's wrapped up in. Be careful because it springs loose really fast, you'll see. And then I just use that wire that this is wrapped in, and I cut it about 6 or 8 inches long, and I just used it to just go along the edges just to hold it together. I also used garden stakes, the 4-inch garden stakes, and I put 4 of them at the bottom of each one just to hold it there. I don't think they're going to go anywhere because they are pretty sturdy in the ground. So let's get started and I'll show you how I do it. Up on the ends. So far so good. Okay, so I have it pretty much together. It's gonna stand up just on its own right now. So I'm gonna cut some of these, some of this wire so that I can start attaching it. And I don't know, I think I might go about 6 or 8 inches. And I'm going to attempt to straighten this piece out. Hopefully I don't hurt myself. No, I'm not going to try because there's little pieces of wire hanging out. So in my best effort, I'm going to put this here, and it doesn't have to be exactly 3 feet because I don't know if all the good beneficials in a compost pile will know it's 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. Okay, so now that I have my compost bin assembled, I'm just gonna put in some garden stakes. I'm just gonna put 4 of them in there just to hold it together, and it won't blow over in the wind. What I have here in these bags, here's my leaves that I had the kids at my school rake up for me, of course after they did all of their work for me. No play until we work. That's my motto. So I'm just going to dump some of these in here right now. Okay, wow, that's a lot of leaves. And what I have in this is chicken manure, and I scraped it all out of my chicken pen, and so it's got, you know, chicken poop, it's got dried up grass, it's got the food that they didn't eat, it's got straw, dirt, you name it, and pretty nice looking. Oh, we even got feathers. Check that out. But it's dried up. It's been sitting around for about 2 months now. So I'm just gonna put a layer of that down in here, and then I'm gonna put more leaves on top, and then I'm gonna put some more of the chicken manure on the top there. Time for a break. Let's just get in and get dirty. So let's talk about compost piles. What good is a compost pile? Well, let me tell you, compost piles, when they're built correctly, they are high in nitrogen. They have potassium and they have phosphorus. So you know that those are really good for your garden plants. It's actually the best stuff you can put in your garden, better than anything that you could buy over the big box stores. Of course, if they're OMRI rated, then okay, we got some good competition. But creating your own compost pile and having that rich soil that you built yourself, there's nothing better than that, trust me. So how long does it take for a compost pile to come to maturity where you can actually use it? Well, you can see right now that I've got grass clippings in here, I've got leaves in here, I've got sticks, I've got paper, I've got in another compost pile, oh, I even have some ash from our fireplace. From when it snowed here in Texas, we had the fireplace going, so I got some wood ash out of it. But you only use a little bit of wood ash, don't use a lot of it. Typically it takes 6 to 9 months, sometimes up to 12 months for a compost pile to be available to be used in the garden. What kind of things can you add to your compost pile? That's always something that my kids call and ask me, Mom, can I put this in my compost pile? Mom, did I ruin my compost pile? Let's talk about what you can and cannot put into your compost pile, okay? You want to have, first off, 3 to 4 parts brown and 1 part green. How do you know it's brown? How do you know it's green? Okay, let's talk about the brown. The browns are carbon rich, okay? So those are things such as dried leaves, it's brown. Dried grass, it's brown. Cardboard, it could be brown or white, or but you want to make sure that the cardboard that you are putting in, the ink that they use isn't chemical based, okay? And I don't think here in the United States they can use that anymore. It has to be food grade, but don't quote me on that. If somebody knows, leave comments below, okay? You can use sawdust, you can use pine needles, you can use hay, you can use the poop from your chicken coops, and I'm going to go into that. Let me show you a clip right here of what we're doing in our chicken coop. Hi friends, today we are cleaning out the chicken pens. So we've got most of the hay taken out of the baby's pen. You can see where this dark one right over here to the, I guess it'd be to the right of your screen, it's to the left of mine. That's icky stuff. That has been in water. I think that's where they urinate. It just has a really heavy odor. I've had a few chickens get parasites. We lost 3 chickens to parasites. Thank you, boys. And I've got 2 in the house, Nugget and Oreo, who had the parasite. I gave them some diatomaceous earth, really doctored them up, and they're doing a lot better. We're also cleaning out this pen here for the girls. It was pretty thick, but it's okay. I wanted the hay in here really thick because This gets a lot of water from the rain. And I just felt like today was an overcast day. Our heat index is going to go up to 101 in a couple of hours, so I just wanted to hurry up and get this stuff done. So let's go out to, excuse me ladies, let's go out to the compost bin. Here's our 3 trash can full of chicken poop from the chicken coops. You want to get your compost pile heated up, and they have those fancy schmancy big long thermometers you can stick down in there. I don't have one. I don't know if I will get one, but I do know I've had compost piles in the past, and all you have to do is pretty much just move the soil and you'll feel the heat coming off of it. In about a week or so, I am probably going to unfasten my little fasteners here, weather permitting of course, and I'm going to turn my pile. Now I could just get a pitchfork, stick it in here and start turning it, but I want to give it a really good turn because I want it to heat up again. Okay everybody, thanks so much for joining me again. I love making compost. I hate throwing things away in the landfill. There's so much we can do with everything that we have in our house, whether you live in an apartment or on a farm. Don't throw things away. The only things you should throw away, greasy foods, bones, give them to your dogs. Your chickens even like bones, believe it or not. Metal cans, hopefully you're canning your own food, and I'll do some canning videos too on what I can for us. And thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I love talking about compost. It's one of my great passions. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell too, so you get notifications when we upload videos. All right, thanks again. Take care. See you next time. Okay, well that's it for now, and I'll come back to you later on the progress of this compost pile. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. Thanks. Bye.